Oh, nice. I don't think I can miss. Got a SWAT 556 classic. Well, it's a classic model. It's a SWAT classic 556 from SIG, and it's a really sweet shooter. And I just get the sudden urge to go after something. Yes, quite a sudden urge, and I realize why now, for what it says on the side there. 160th SOAR, and that stands for Special Operations Aircraft Regiment. This firearm, the SIG 556 SWAT model, happens to be kind of commemorating that unit. Let's unload it and I'll show you here. Okay, you thought I'd lost my mind, didn't you? Well, you have to have a mind before you can lose it. Okay, we're very clear, and it's important to know that. So this is a SIG 556 SWAT model, the classic SWAT, and it's because it has the long fore-end. The patrol model has a short fore-end there. Same length barrel, I think, 16 inches, but that's how you differentiate those, as best I know. And it's kind of cool because this unit, and this is their insignia, they are based out of Fort Campbell, almost a stone's throw from me. You know, they come over the house. In fact, quite often, I keep expecting them to use our targets occasionally to practice. They may do that. Maybe they have some kind of war games. They can do that electronically without knocking them over, because they do, well, at least Fort Campbell does. I don't know if it's this unit or not. These are the Night Stalkers. These are the famous Night Stalkers, and man, they've been involved in every engagement and war, and man, since back in the 80s. Or whenever they got started, but they are based up at Fort Campbell, and we know that they know how to deal with business, no doubt about it. So it's kind of neat. This is kind of commemorates them, but it's a SIG 556, and has this cool folding stock. You know, with the gas piston system, you don't have your buffer tube as you do on an AR-15. And so you can, you don't need anything back there. So that's pretty cool. That makes a pretty small package. I like a folding stock. I have to say that is pretty cool. This is essentially kind of the SIG civilian remake of that famous Swiss 550, 551, that the Swiss used. And I mean, it is widely acclaimed and revered. It almost has gained sainthood. I mean, people ask me when I'm going to get one of those. I don't know if that will ever happen in, a select fire version. But this is about as close as you or I can get pretty easily if we can afford it. This runs somewhere around $1,100, $1,200, depending on where you find it. But again, this is the SWAT model. It has the quad rails. The SWAT models have those. And it's kind of, if you're not familiar with the SIG 556s, and of course it's a 556 caliber too, but the model number on this thing is, as it says right there, you can see it's a SIG 556, that's the model, and of course it fires the 556 NATO round, SIG Sauer. And we know SIG doesn't make any junk. They make great firearms, and this is essentially kind of a cross between an AR and an AK. What the Swiss really did was they took the AK and kind of improved it, if that's imaginable, and kind of refined it. The Swiss sort of have a knack for making things well. As you could tell from looking at it, it's kind of a weird variation of an AK, of a better AK in a lot of ways. It's what a lot of people refer to it as. So I like it so far, and I tell you what, it is a soft shooter. The only thing I don't like here is the AR, standard AR, has the safety in a better position. This one's awkward to get to. Like right here, I can't. I've got to get my hand off basically and to deactivate it. So I'm not sure, why that's that awkward, but it's a little awkward for me on that one. So let's take a couple more shots with it, see if we can hit anything with it. All right. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, we're on safe. Now we're on fire. Let's see if it's 2 liter worthy. Nice. Oh man, there's a little bit of pot left there. Let's try the plate again over there. I finally missed it. Okay. We can't quit on them. Oh, I see some cinder block remnants. Boy, this thing is nice. It is sweet. Tell you what. Ooh. Oh, let's see who's close here. Oh man, running out of, oh, we've got a piece of cinder block here pretty close. I got to be careful on this one. I'm going to hold around the top edge of it. That's tricky because you've got a, y'all know, you got a little bit of a lower bore axis from your sight, so when you're shooting up close, yeah, you can hit some steel that you didn't mean to hit if you're not careful. I'm going back to the plate. Man, this thing is something.